Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway for some 5150 Cup Series action tonight. Tuesday night racing, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We've got about a dozen cars signed in here. Who's going to bring it home tonight? It's the regular season finale here in the 5150 Cup Series. Brian Samara, the favorite to bring it home, but we're going to see what happens here. As practice is rounding out right now, Chad White, top of the board, 14.19. That's quick time. The Loudon, Tennessean, Chad White. He's been in a dry spell lately. He's looking to find victory lane once again here tonight at Bristol. And he junked it. Having to go to a backup car here for qualifying coming up. Then we got Logan Festchishin out here. Festchishin, middle of the packer. He's a field filler tonight. That 19 machine, 14.34, looking kind of slow, not going to lie. And the checkered flag in the air. Practice is over, folks. It's time for qualifying. Let's see who the first cars to hit the speedway here tonight are. Let's get some patented tunes in the background going because Hutchinson Motorsports TV cuts no corners. We got the best tunes in the business. First car out on the speedway, Bryce Barfield, the number 37 machine. Barfield about to take the green flag here at Bristol. What kind of lap time does Bryce have for us here tonight? 5150 Cup Series action about to be underway. 14.36 for Barfield. First lap around the speedway. He's setting the pace here. Chad White right behind him by a tenth of a second. Barfield smokes the wall. What a choke job there. His second and final lap. That's going to be an invalid lap for Mr. Barfield. Throwing it away. Meanwhile, Chad White, the number 28 machine, he's going to round out 14.28. Top of the leaderboard. Chad White's the man to beat. Boy, I tell you what, that 19 machine of Festchishin just put up a stinker. 14.93. That car is junk here tonight. Logan Festchishin, report to the rear because you're in dead last, bud. Now we got Toby Bird out on the speedway, the Huber Heights native in the number 22 machine. Talk about a stinker. 15.03. Toby Bird's even slower than Logan Festchishin. And folks, new quick time, top of the leaderboard. Cam Patterson, 14.25. Quick time. That's a track record here at Bristol. Cam Patterson signing in last second out of nowhere, setting a quick time here in practice. We got one car that still needs to qualify. Aaron Poplin hasn't hit the speedway yet. But folks, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Tuesday night right here with the GOAT Blake Hutchinson, right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Quit wasting your money on junk streaming services, folks. I say it every week. I'm going to say it again. All you need, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's the best in the business. As we kick back and relax, take a few-minute break here. We'll turn the tunes up, let you relax, grab you a drink. Sit back on the couch, enjoy the action tonight. Bristol Motor Speedway 5150 Cup Series regular season finale here. Folks, be sure to check out the chat. We got a Hutchinson Motorsports TV poll up here. It's regarding Logan Festchich and the number 19 machine. Be sure to vote, folks. And while you're at it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Few more minutes before we jump into the main event here tonight. It's official as qualifying wraps up top of the board, setting the pole. It's going to be Cam Patterson, quick time. And here's your starting lineup here for Bristol. Tonight, once again, folks, it's the regular season finale, 5150 Cup Series action right here, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Let's get your starting lineup ready for you, our great fans. On the pole, the number 38 machine, it's Cam Patterson. To his outside, the number 28 machine, Chad White. Row number 2 on the inside, it's a Barfield row on the inside. The number 37, Bryce Barfield. To his outside, one of the biggest fans of Hutchinson Motorsports TV there is. It's the number 94, Peyton Barfield. Row number 3 on the inside, and the number 96 from Storm Motorsports. It's Christian Taylor. To his outside, from Canada, and the number 21, Hunter Terpstra. Starting 7th in the number 71 machine, Justin Rhodes. To his outside, he's going to be your regular season points champion after tonight, folks. It's going to be official. It's the number 53, Brian Samara. Starting 9th on the inside of the 5th row in the number 19 machine. The pole was about him. It's Logan Festischen. To his outside, he was slow. It's the number 22, Toby Bird. And starting dead last, shotgun in the field, the number 63, Aaron Poplin. There's your starting lineup for tonight's 5150 Cup Series race here at Bristol. Front row going to be Patterson and White. Going to be a good one up front here, folks. But again, our poll is coming to an end here. It's official, folks. The poll has ended. The poll asked, why is Logan Festischen so slow? The two options were 1, he sucks, or 2, too much pressure, and 100% of the fans all selected one option, and guess what it is? That's right, folks. They all say he sucks. Logan Festischen starting in the back here tonight. As we pace around the speedway, get the field set and ready to roll here. 200 laps here at Bristol, folks. So that means your stage break gonna be lap number 60. That's right, folks. Quick math in my head. At the end of lap 60 is gonna be a stage break. So the field is set. Pace car's gonna be heading in here shortly. Next time around, we're gonna be going green. Here's your pole setter tonight, the number 38. He's been on a tear lately. Cam Patterson, he's been the car to beat just about every single week. Can he continue, or is Chad White going to junk him? Not going to lie, if I'm that 28 of Chad White, I'm just right hooking that 38 early on, stuffing them in the wall, getting them out of the way early on. Then you don't have to worry about the rest of the race. Now that's some cup racing right there, folks. But the field is set here. Here comes a pace car in front of a sold-out crowd. Tuesday night racing, 5150 Cup Series fans, are you ready? Green flag in the air at Bristol. And a good jump through the field here. Out front, Cam Patterson running away with it. Meanwhile, we have a battle for second brewing here. Peyton Barfield looking to run down that 28. Let's hop on board with your third place car. The biggest fan of Hutchinson Motorsports TV there is Peyton Barfield. Peyton is rolling the top right now, as your two leaders are rolling the bottom. Interesting to see that bottom line seems to have some serious speed early on. Patterson and White both rolling it. Meanwhile, we drop back here. We got a side-by-side battle for 7th right now. It's Christian Taylor down underneath Justin Rhodes. Let's hop on board with Mr. Taylor. Christian Taylor, known for junking race cars. Just a matter of time before that 96 is sitting parked in the fence. As the 22 blows by him like he's sitting still. Dropping straight to the rear is that number 96 of Christian Taylor. Meanwhile, in the back, we got a battle brewing for dead last, folks. That's right. It's the number 63, Aaron Poplin, trying to run down that slow 19 machine of Festischen. Can Poplin take over the spot and give Festischen dead last? We're going to find out here. Meanwhile, it's spicing up. It's a 3-car battle for last. Christian Taylor's dropping like a rock. Boy, he has lost 5 spots at the start of this race. That number 96 truck car is junk. Straight to the back goes Christian Taylor. Meanwhile, out front, new race leader Chad White is flying. He's on a rail, and he's out front big time. Cam Patterson trying to hold on to that second spot, but right behind him, Peyton Barfield, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV fanatic. That number 94. Peyton Barfield looking quick here tonight. The McDonough, Georgia native. Peyton Barfield. Oh, he almost gets into the back here. He's got a car underneath him. It's Brian Samara trying to get around him. But you know, folks, I was talking to Peyton before the race, and he said when he first started watching Hutchinson Motorsports TV, he didn't know a lick about racing. But through the last handful of months or so, Hutchinson Motorsports TV racing has really taught him a lot. And here he is right now running in 4th in the 5150 Cup Series race here at Bristol. What a story, folks. Meanwhile, Brian Samara, he's going to be your regular season champion after tonight, but he's not content with that, folks. He's trying to go to the front. Oh, and he almost stuffs the 94. Throws a late slide job. It's the 53. Dirty driving already. Wearing the right rear suspension cam with Brian Samara. Trying to hold off that fast number 94 machine. Meanwhile, Patterson has settled down into that second spot. Chad White is running out front here, folks. Chad White does not care about saving tires here at Bristol. He saw the Cup race on Sunday, and he believes these damn things aren't going to fade. He said, hey, if iRacing's realistic, these tires are going to last 200 laps, and I'm not even going to lose a tenth. Meanwhile, Toby Bird putting around the bottom, and he just stuffed it in the wall. Here's Toby Bird. He's going to park it, call it a day. Well, a quick night for Toby Bird. He's already loading up the car in the hauler, and he's going to get out of here. Good news is Bristol has tunnels underneath the track where the haulers can leave. So Chad White out front by 2 seconds. He is leaving these boys. He might lap the field, folks. Cam Patterson looking like a joke out here tonight with Chad White just absolutely putting on a dominating performance. He's about a straightaway ahead already. Look at that. Chad White is just leaving them in front of this sold-out crowd here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Chad White was telling me earlier on, it's a dream of his to win here at Bristol on Hutchinson Motorsports TV in front of you great fans. Meanwhile, we got a little battle brewing here for second. Brian Samara underneath the 38. Patterson is trying to save them tires. Thinking of the long run. I'll tell you who's saving tires, folks. That's this man right here, Bryce Barfield. He is just putting around the speedway. This number 37 is slow. He's so slow, I'll tell you who's even ahead of him. This man right here. The number 96, Christian Taylor's even beating him. That's how slow he is. So let's hop on board with Christian Taylor right now, sitting in the 9th position. Christian with a solid top 10 here so far. Can Christian get around that number 63 of Aaron Poplin? Or is Aaron just too bad fast for this number 96? We're going to find out. But that guy right here, Brian Samara, still running in the 3rd position. Holding off Peyton Barfield. And the 5th spot, we got the Nova Scotian here, Hunter Terpstra. 21 trying to hold off the 71 here. Here's the right rear suspension cam with Hunter Terpstra. That 21 machine rolling the bottom while the 71 rolls the top. Oh, and he gets hooked into the wall. He is junk. That number 21 is done for, folks. Not going to lie, Hunter had such a terrible line. I don't really understand what he was doing there. That was just a matter of time before that happened. Hunter was running low in the straightaways and then randomly would move up. I have no clue what he was doing. So Terpstra gets stuffed, deservingly so. Caution is out. Chad White probably didn't want to see that, folks, because he had a humongous lead. Honestly, if I'm Chad White, I'm probably going into the pits and getting tires. Because we know that 38 is in much better shape than tires. But we're going to see what the 28 of White elects to do here. Let's get some patented Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing for you great fans at home, because we know how much you love this stuff. And who doesn't? I mean, come on. Best in the business, period. field gets set. We're going to be going green again. And meanwhile, the 37 just smoked the wall under caution. This guy's an idiot. It's Bryce Barfield back there. What a clown. Just smoked the wall, almost junked the field. We even got action under caution here. 5150 Cup Series is not disappointing here tonight. But the pace car is in. Chad White taking the green flag and a big start from the 28 of White. He is jumping back out front. In dominating fashion, Chad White is in a rocket ship here tonight. Meanwhile, dropping back, Christian Taylor cycling his way up towards the front after not pitting. Those fresh tires, those blowing by him quick. Right now, here comes Brian Samara trying to find his way around that number 96. Then we got Logan Fishishing up to 5th on a pit cycle. He's all over the place right now. They're almost 3 wide on the backstretch. Fishishing going to pull over and give it up. What in the hell is he doing? This 19. He's trying to wreck. He is trying to wreck. That number 19 is all over the place. What is this kid doing, folks? Let's stay tuned right here. Fishishing trying to junk it. Yeah, he just elects to drop all the way back to dead last. Fishishing was sick of racing. He wants to cruise in the back and run for dead last. But back out front, Chad White, still your race leader by 0.3 of a second. But here comes Cam Patterson. He's got the better shaped tires right now. After Chad White was pushing it the first 20 laps, Cam Patterson was taking it easy. And dropping back right now, Justin Rhodes currently running in the 4th position, trying to hold off Samara in the 53 machine. Samara has those fresh tires, though, and he is heading towards the front. Let's hop on board with the number 53. Brian Samara is going to be your regular season points champion. Cruising around the top, currently up to the 4th position, is Brian Samara. In the back, Fishishing found his way around Poplin briefly, but can Poplin battle back in this Hutchinson Motorsports battle for last? Fishishing and Poplin, side by side, duking it out for dead last. Fishishing throws a slide job coming out of the corner. The 63 of Poplin looking to battle him back here, folks. This is a big race right now. These guys are duking it out. Who's going to get last? Is it going to be the Amtrak 63 machine or the Bass Pro 19 machine? It's going to be a good one to watch here, folks. Lap number 37 out of 200 here. And back out front, new race leader, Cam Patterson taking back the race lead from Chad White. Chad White was burning his tires up early on, and you can tell now because Cam Patterson just blew by him like he was sitting still. Meanwhile, Bryce Barfield, he went in and pit that last caution, so he's got the freshest tires out here. Even though he smoked the wall under caution after almost junking the field, he has worked his way up to 2nd place with these fresh tires. These tires have about 25 fewer laps on them than your race leader, so I believe it's going to be a matter of time before Barfield takes over that top spot as we head in lap number 41 out of 200 here, folks. Your stage break's going to be at the end of lap 60, so we still got 20 more to go here. We're going to stay tuned here on your race leader because Barfield is coming. The 38 snaps loose off the corner. It's going to cost him some time. 38 into the wall. The 37's going to blow by him and say, later, nerd, you're slow. 37 of Barfield out to the race lead with fresh tires. Meanwhile, though, here comes a 53 of Samara. He's got the freshies as well. Looking to get around that junk, number 38. Here comes Samara, and meanwhile, here comes the 94 Peyton Barfield, almost junking it. Samara needs to quit wasting his time, get around this number 38 if he wants to duke it out with Barfield out front. Patterson throwing dirty blocks. Let's hop on board with the 3rd place car, your regular season points champion, Brian Samara. Door to door down the backstretch, heading into the turn. Samara rolling the bottom, trying to find a way around that 38. Not going to be able to do so as they cross the start-finish line. He's going to have to fall back in line and try it again as he gets into the wall there. Cam Patterson holding on to the 2nd spot for now. Back to the rear, though, folks. Aaron Poplin is dominating this dead last spot. He does not want to give it up. Meanwhile, looks like Christian Taylor just got blown by Logan Fishishing. Am I right? And back out front, Bryce Barfield, still your race leader, and he is pulling away quickly. Over a second lead here as Patterson is holding these guys up. If I'm Brian Samara, I'm just going to turn that 38. If you're going to block me on lap 47, bud, I'm just going to junk you. And a 94 snaps loose out of the corner, has to go down to the apron. Here comes a 53 of Samara. Can he finally get around the 38? Door to door, not going to be enough. That 53 needs to junk him. I'm telling you right now, folks. Just junk him, Brian. Quit wasting your tires, bud. Brian driving clean. Needs to just turn right and left hook that number 38 right here. Just get it. They are door to door in this battle for second. Samara on the bottom. Patterson on the top. As they cross the start-finish line, Samara still in the third place. The high line, once you enter that corner low, you just lose all momentum on exit. So Samara just cannot get around him. Needs to figure something out quickly. Because Cam Patterson is a roadblock for Mr. Brian Samara. Clearly the better car. Samara bumping into the 38 there after he stuffed it into the wall. The 94 right underneath Samara. This is just showing how hard it is to pass right now, folks. That 94 can't get around him either. Here comes Samara looking to make a move down to the bottom. Unable to clear him with a slide job. Samara's losing patience. Off the corner. Gonna get a bump for the 94. This might cost Samara a spot, folks. Meanwhile, Aaron Poplin there on the bottom as a lap car. 3 wide down the back stretch. Samara's gonna lose a spot and drop to 4th. That bottom lane is junking. Samara gets scored. Able to save it. Almost turns it. Keeps it rolling. Unfortunately, Samara's gonna lose a couple spots, but he is able to save the car. Meanwhile, Patterson still holding on to that second spot. The 94 right underneath him. Not going to be able to make the pass. Folks, I tell you what, it's next to impossible to pass here right now. Now, we saw your race leader, Bryce Barfield, make the pass for the lead, but he had 25 lap newer tires, got a good run. Samara was never able to capitalize and get a big run into the corner. So out front, Bryce Barfield has a commanding 2.5 to 3 second lead here as we have 4 laps left before our stage break. Cam Patterson holding on to the 3rd spot. Christian Taylor currently running in 9th. Trying to not get that battle for dead last spot. That belongs to this man right here, Aaron Poplin. Boy, I tell you what a letdown of a race for Mr. Poplin. That 63 Amtrak machine is junk. Say it with me, folks. Junk. But I'll tell you who's not junk. It's this man right here, the number 37 machine, your race leader, Bryce Barfield. Way out front, 3.5 second lead. Trying to put as many cars a lap down before your stage ends here on the end of the next lap. Heading into lap 60 this time by. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Bryce Barfield. White flag for the stage this time around. We're going to be throwing a caution at the end of this lap. Barfield way out front, nearly a 4-second lead on Patterson. Coming out of turn 4, stage 1 winner, Bryce Barfield going to take it here at Bristol. Second's going to go to Patterson, followed by Peyton Barfield, Chad White, and Brian Samara taking home a 5th place stage finish. So the caution is out here. Stage break coming up here. We're going to get the Hutchinson Motorsports patented tunes playing, and we're going to enjoy this pit stop and see what happens with your leaders. Here come your leaders down pit road. Who's going to win the race off of pit road here? Bryce Barfield dominated the end of that stage with them fresh tires. Made the right call of getting fresh tires on that caution. What did I say, folks? I told Chad White The right call was to come down pit road and get tires at the end of lap 25, and he didn't listen. And what did he get for it? He lost a lot of spots and he's slow. So you need to start listening to the GOAT up here in the booth. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Blake Hutchinson on the call. I know everything there is to know about racing. That's why I'm the GOAT. But we're going to watch the battle on pit road now. Peyton Barfield with a terrible stop had to back up in a stall. Meanwhile, Bryce Barfield going to make the exit off of pit road. Still going to be your race leader. Bryce Barfield, Cam Patterson, Chad White, Peyton Barfield, Logan Festischen, your winners off of pit road. Christian Taylor just coming down pit road now. He was briefly your race leader after pitting a lap late. So Bryce Barfield going to be your race leader here on the start of the last stage. 200 laps here, Bristol Motor Speedway, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Tuesday night racing. We'll be back shortly for the end of this one. Field is set. Pace car is in. Green flag in the air. Seemed like an odd restart there. Not sure what happened. Terrible restarts with the field, but nonetheless, we are green. Peyton Barfield, your race leader out front. Cam Patterson in second. Brian Samara in the fourth here. Everybody has fresh tires, so no tire advantage here. Chad White sitting in third, and then we got Logan Festischen right now rounding out the top five. Can the youngin in the 19 figure it out and quit being slow? We're going to find out here heading in a lap number 69 for the Brockport New Yorker, Logan Festischen. Trying to hold off that 94 machine. We know how hard it is to pass down low. Bryce Barfield, he is not saving tires like he did at the start of the race. He is commanded out front right now. Then in the back, Hunter Terpstra, that 21 machine is junk. The Stellarton Nova Scotian. Hunter Terpstra is slow. He is running ninth right now, folks, and he is way off pace. Let's hop on board with this slow number 21 machine, the Canadian Hunter Terpstra. The Hemophilia Racing man looking pretty slow here tonight at Bristol. Needs to find some serious speed, I'll tell you that. But back out front, Bryce Barfield commanding lead by about a half a second here, but here comes Mr. Chad White. Chad White is not concerned about saving tires. We saw at the start of the race how hard he was pushing the car. It ended up biting him because he didn't listen to me and go down pit road. But he had serious speed early on. One of the fastest short speed cars there is. Meanwhile, we got a battle back here. Festischen trying to hold on to the top five here. Was looking to make a pass actually on Samara. Not going to happen. He's going to end up losing a spot due to it. Here comes the 94, Peyton Barfield. That bottom lane is just so slow, it's actually junk. Door-to-door battle for fifth. Looks like Peyton Barfield going to take the spot from the youngin. Meanwhile, third position, we have Cam Patterson. He was your pole sitter here tonight. He's had some speed tonight, led a good amount of laps. But he wants to get back out front here. Cam Patterson, he's a new NFL fan, folks. You should hear him talk about NFL. You'd think it was just admitted. He has no clue what he's talking about. He just went to the Saints game this week. He was wearing a woman's hat. I saw a photo. Had a woman's bucket hat on. Hey, I'm not judging up here, Cam. I mean, you wear what you want to wear. And I'm just saying, that was definitely a woman's bucket hat. So we're back on board here. Cam Patterson in third place. Trying to run down that number 28 machine and Chad White. Bumper to bumper is your top six. And it looks like White's looking to make a move on the bottom. He might regret that, folks. If he doesn't make that pass, he's going to lose some positions. Chad White, the 28, looking to finish the job. He's going to need to throw a slide job right here. His last shot to get around him, not going to be enough. Barfield going to hold the spot. White better get back in line sooner. He's going to lose it. White does not want to give up. He says, I'm going to get this race lead. The 37 thinking about junking him. He wants to right hook him. What's he going to do? Chad White able to take it over. Chad White, your new race leader. I tell you what, Chad White does not believe in saving tires. This 28 machine, it's impressive, folks. He says, hell, my tires might have faded the first time, but the second time, there's no way they'll fade. I'm going to send it. And Chad White, after stuffing it into the wall, looking to lose the lead, but he's able to hold on for now. So, Bryce Barfield still holding on to that second spot. Ryan Samara struggling right here. He got loose off the corner, almost got passed by the 94, but able to hold on to the spot. Folks, how about this race in the top six, all bumper to bumper? Best Chisholm, the last car of the group. Let's hop on board, see what he's seeing out his front windshield. The Minor Motorsports racer, Logan Festchisholm. His teammate Cam Patterson just a few spots ahead of him. My guess is Festchisholm's burning up them tires, though, folks. So keep an eye on this 19 car. My guess is in about 20 laps, he's going to be about half a lap behind these boys. He is definitely pushing that car. So back out front, Chad White cruising here in that number 28 machine. You know, if you're Chad White, you just need to take it easy up front. You know it's hard to pass. You don't need to push it. Take it easy, and then if he gets underneath you, that's when you push it a little bit. You don't want to burn him up, Chad, like you did the first run, bud. I tried telling Chad he needs to hire me as a crew chief, but he told me he couldn't afford me. So I'm just up here in the booth letting him know what to do over the air. So dropping back to the field here, Justin Rhodes running in 7th. Then we got Christian Taylor way in the back here in 8th. Hunter Terps running 9th. And then we got Aaron Poplin winning the battle for last. He's been there all race long. Quite an impressive run for that Amtrak Hooters number 63 machine of Aaron Poplin. He's been slow all day long. Mr. Consistency here. Aaron Poplin of the 63. Well done, Aaron. Meanwhile, back out front, Chad White out of Loudon, Tennessee. Bristol's his home track, and he is cruising here tonight. We're almost halfway done with this one. Heading into lap number 93 here at Bristol. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Chad White. Let's see how he's running this track. Running that high line. Protecting the lead. Can the 28 stay out there? These guys are going to have to pit one more time. Pretty sure anyways. I'd assume so. About 99% sure. And I am the go-to crew chief, so pretty much that's a fact. Meanwhile, here comes a 38. Cam Patterson looking to get around that 37. Duking it out for second right now. The 37 of Barfield going to give up the spot. Tries to throw a crossover move. He's not going to get the job done. This is a mistake right here. You're just going to burn tires up, bud. Fall back in the line. Bryce Barfield back to 3rd. Meanwhile, Brian Samara looking to reel in that number 37 himself. Chad White just junked it. Caution is out, folks. Your race leader, Chad White, he pushed it too hard and he junked it. Let's see what happened. Or did he get some help? Hang on here, folks. Hang on here. Let's get the Hutchinson Motorsports chopper cam going. See what's going on. Oh, no, he just lost it coming off the corner. The 38 getting in. I'm going to have a little bit of damage. Almost hits Samaro, and the 94 smokes him. So Peyton Barfield has a junk race car, as well as Chad White. The 38 is also going to have a little bit of damage he needs to fix up. Aaron Poplin getting the way around. He says, I'm back on the lead lap, boys. I'm going to win this race. As we watch the battle off pit road here. Here come your race leaders. Any moment. Or not. We'll just stay right here. So Cam Patterson, currently your race leader heading in. We'll get the tunes playing, take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Thanks for tuning in. Tuesday Night Racing 5150 Cup Series action right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Set, we're ready to go green again. Pace cars heading in, getting out of the way. Lap 102 out of 200. We are past the halfway point here at Bristol. Green flag in the air. Cam Patterson with a good start out front. But we got a battle for second out of nowhere. It's the 19, Logan Festishin. He's fast early on, but he burns them tires up, so it's just a matter of time before he does it again, but it's impressive watching it in the time being. Let's hop on board with the number 19, Logan Festishin. Currently running in third after a good pit stop. Here's Festishin, the Brockport, New Yorker. Cam Patterson is just a roadblock right now. Just pulls over. Oh, and he gets turned. He just jumped it. Oh, my. Caution is out. Let's see what happened there, folks. Did Festishin get some help, or did he just junk it? We were on board. Nope, he just junked it, folks. Here it is, a youngin. Coming out of the corner. Just loops it. Jump. Well, he looks a lot like Truex does in real life. Here's Logan Festishin, the Brockport, New Yorker. You saw it live, folks. So going back live, your race leader is Bryce Barfield after getting around the 38 of Patterson. Let's get the tunes playing again. Hutchinson Motorsports TV music, best in the business, folks. What more could you ask for? field is set. Pace car's going to head in. We're going to try it again. Lap number 109 out of 200 here. Thunder Valley, Bristol Motor Speedway. Green flags in the air. And a good start for Bryce Barfield out front as he's commanding the lead there. Patterson right there with him. The rest of the field dropping back just a little bit. Let's drop back, see what's going on. Are these guys looking to junk each other? Chad White currently running in 6th. Let's hop on board with the 28 of Chad White. After junking his race car there that last run. And he worked himself back up through the field. The 28 of Chad White. Rolling on the bottom here. Can Chad White make the pass? I doubt it. The only way to make a pass on the bottom is if you get a big run from the high line, then you can dive bomb that bottom line, maybe make the pass. But if you're just running in the bottom like he is right now, there's no way he's going to finish the pass. Not a chance. Chad White going nowhere right now, folks. And there it is. Almost jumped it. Tell you what, he's so slow. Here comes Aaron Poplin. Out of nowhere, it's the 63 of Aaron Poplin. He says, I'm going to the front, boys. I've been junk all night long. I'm sick and tired of running last. Here comes the number 63 Amtrak Hooters machine, Aaron Poplin. All the way up to 7th right now, looking to pass Chad White for 6th. Says, get out of my way, loser. You are slow. 63 and Poplin looking to get up to the door of the 28. Can Poplin get the pass done? Not going to do it. He's choking right now. Aaron Poplin unable to make the pass on Chad White. Unbelievable, Aaron. Get on the gas. Oh, and the 53 almost gets jumped. Able to save it. Let's hop on board with the 53, Brian Samara. Samara throws a dirty block on the 71. Says, you're not going to take me out, nerd. I'm going to block you. The number 71 starring machine of Justin Rhodes trying to hold on to his top 5 run. Meanwhile, Brian Samara, he is pushing that car right now. To the back bumper, the 38 of Patterson. Patterson has one of the better long-run cars I've noticed. He is saving tires a lot more than the rest of these clowns. Tell you who's not saving tires, that's this number 53 of Brian Samara. He's sending that thing in sideways, and I'll tell you another car is not saving tires. It's Mr. Chad White on the bottom. He is pushing that car 110% rolling the bottom. His tires are going to be jumped by lap 130. But your race leader, still Bryce Barfield here out front. Here's a right rear suspension cam with your race leader, Bryce Barfield, trying to keep Cam Patterson behind him. Time to go up to our eyes in the sky, the most beautiful view in the business, the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Wow, what a view, incredible. I've never seen anything like it. Can you believe it? I can't. So Bryce Barfield still your race leader, but here comes Chad White. He gives no damns about his tires. He is screeching them puppies. They're going to be junk here in just a few more laps. He is heading straight to the front, though. I'll give him that. Meanwhile, Festisham door-to-door battling Justin Rhodes for a top 5 spot. Looking to junk it. It's the 19. Logan Festisham, the Brockport New Yorker. Is he going to turn himself again? We're going to find out. We're on board with the youngin, the number 19, the minor motorsports driver, Logan Festisham. And he's slow. Gets blown by on the outside there. The 94 just says, later, nerd, you're slow. And here comes the 63 of Aaron Poplin. He says, you're slow, bud. Blows by him like he's sitting still. Festisham might have damage after that one because that 63 blew by him so hard, there might be some wind damage on that 19 machine. I tell you what, that car is junk. And well behind them, it's Christian Taylor. That 96 has been junk all night long. But I tell you what, there's another car behind him. It's Hunter Terpstra. Look at this piece of junk. Unbelievable. What is Hunter doing back here? Get off the track. Is he even meeting minimum speed? I don't think he is. I think they need to park him. Zero talent in that 21 machine here tonight. Look at him putting around the corners there. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. But we got a battle for the race lead. Chad White underneath the 37 of Barfield. Chad White's been rolling that bottom since the start. You know them tires are hurting. I promise you, folks, I've ran Bristol before, but when you run the bottom like that, you're pushing the car hard. Them tires are gonna be junk here soon. So we're gonna stay tuned here. Your race leaders duking it out. Peyton Barfield running back in fifth. His brother Bryce Barfield, your race leader. But here comes a 38 of Cam Patterson as your race leaders are door to door. Patterson to the back bumper, the race leader. Can Chad White finish the pass here? Not going to do so. At the line, it's still Barfield, your race leader. Mr. White better count his lucky stars before he drops to the rear here soon. Still battling it out here for this race lead. Surprised he's lasted this long. He is so stubborn, he is not going to fall in a line. Finally, he's going to do so. Chad White falling in the line finally there in second place. We're going to see if them tires can hold up, though, folks, because you know they're hurting. You know they're warm. Meanwhile, Aaron Poplin looks like he burned his tires up. He's dropping like a rock. Christian Taylor is up to his back bumper already. Let's hop on board with Christian Taylor. Folks, this is a battle for 8. These guys have been duking out in the back all race long. They battled for last for a little while. Then Hunter Terpstra took that over quite easily. Now they're battling for second to last. Christian Taylor, the number 96, the DraftKings 96. Tell you what, Christian Taylor, he's lost so many sports bets. DraftKings has permanent sponsorship on that car. And trust me, folks, he owes much more than just sponsorship on this race car. Terrible sports bets. He might be worse at sports betting than he is at driving race cars, folks. But back out front here, Bryce Barfield still your race leader here in the number 37 machine. Got a 2/10 of a second lead on Chad White. White impressively maintaining pace, though, after pushing that car hard early on. We're on the right rear suspension cam with your race leader, Bryce Barfield. But folks, we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Tuesday night right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the page, all that good stuff. Because Hutchinson Motorsports TV is the best in the business. Which brings me to my next point. We're going to take a short break, but don't you worry. We're going to stay tuned live here onto the track. We're going to get the Hutchinson Motorsports tunes playing, and you're not going to miss a lap of action here.
Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now.
As we return to break, lap number 159 coming up here. Just about 40 more laps left to go. I do believe these guys are going to need to pit one more time. I'm not sure, though. We're going to find out. But out front right now, Bryce Barfield's your race leader, but Cam Patterson looking to reel him in here. Let's hop on board with that number 38 of Cam Patterson. Took him a while to get around that 28 of Chad White. Lost some ground on Barfield, but he is starting to reel him back in. Lead is down to about a second right now. Fastest car on the track right now, Cam Patterson running in second. Meanwhile, Brian Samara currently sitting in fourth right now. He's going to be your regular season points champion after tonight. Let's check out this battle right here. We got some lap cars coming up. Let's hop on board the number 94 Hutchinson Motorsports TV fanatic Peyton Barfield as the 71 stuffs it into the wall. Barfield looking to make the pass. Justin Rhodes is struggling in that number 71 Starry Machine. Barfield gives him a little bump, says, "Get out of my way, nerd." Junks him into the wall, blows by him, says, "You're slow." Peyton Barfield taking the spot. That's a battle for seventh, folks. Meanwhile, out of nowhere, Hunter Terpstra turning it up. He is up to sixth here, folks, after looking like a slug early on. He's figured something out in this car. Has a terrible line. Look at him rolling the bottom. He's basically in the bottom down the straightaways, too. He's a terrible line. This is the worst Bristol line I've ever seen in my life, folks. He used to be running the middle of the straightaways most of the time, and he's rolling the bottom. Unbelievable. Never see anything like it. That's why he's in the back. But your race leader, Bryce Barfield, out front here. He's got about a half a second lead as Cam Patterson is reeling him in fast. Then we have Logan Festation currently running fifth. Up and down day for Festation. He struggled early on, found some speed, made some mistakes, but he's back up there now. But here comes Terpstra in that 21. He's used to rolling the bottom for some reason. He's the only car on the track that can roll that junk bottom. Not saying he rolls it well either. Just good enough. It's a battle for fifth, though. We're going to stay tuned right here. Terpstra on the inside, Festation on the outside, door to door. Oh, and Festation gets into him. Looked like the 21 came up a little bit. Almost junked it, was able to save it there on the apron. He lost some ground, though. So back out front, Bryce Barfield's lead is down to a quarter of a second. Cam Patterson looking to take back the top spot here any moment. Let's hop on board Cam Patterson. I don't know, folks. I think these guys might be good on fuel the rest of the way. So if this thing stays green, this is going to be the race right here. Meanwhile, the 71 going to pull over for your race leaders. Get out of the way. Justin Rhodes going to stay on the bottom here. Meanwhile, Barfield going to hold on to the spot for now. Let's see what else is going on as the 38 trying to take over the race lead. With just 27 laps left to go, Cam Patterson knocking on the door. Let's hop on board with our second place car, the 38 of Cam Patterson. Still looking to make the pass for the lead here. Barfield holding him off for the time being. He's got plenty of time, and he knows it. Cam Patterson is not stressing right now. He knows he's the better car. He's just going to stay right on the back bumper. Wait for Barfield to make a mistake. That's the way to do it here. No reason to push it. He could go underneath, go door to door with him. All that's going to do is burn up his own tires. Meanwhile, Aaron Pollin blowing by both these nerds, unlapping himself after he pit under caution. Interesting to see that 63 pit under caution there. I assume these guys are all good on fuel because Aaron is still the only car that has pit. So meanwhile, your points champion for the regular season, Brian Samara, running in fourth. Let's hop on board that number 53. Samara trying to reel in the third place car at Chad White. Chad White's pretty far ahead of him though. So back out front here, bumper to bumper for the race lead. Cam Patterson starting to lose patience here. 20 laps left to go here. Running out of time. Cam Patterson going to stay right on the back bumper of your race leader, Bryce Barfield. We saw him shave a second lead off there in just a handful of laps, so we know he's the better car. But he's just looking for the right time to pounce. As we look through the field, let's see what else we got going on. Really no good battles through the field other than for your race lead. Everybody's pretty far spread out, except these guys right here. Christian Taylor is getting lapped by everybody. So we're going to stay tuned right here onto the race lead. Let's hop on board with Cam Patterson once again. Trying to figure something out to find a way around that 37. Getting a run on the backstretch. Cam Patterson looking to make a move. Heading into 3 and 4. Down on the bottom. Can the 38 of Patterson make the move? Not yet. He's going to have to give it up and try it again. You're just wasting your time staying down there, bud. Fall back in the line. Re-rack it up. Cam Patterson proving how hard it is to pass here. This track is kind of junk. Not going to lie. It's just like the Cup race. Nobody can pass. Fall Bristol sucks, folks. Maybe they need to bring back Bristol dirt after all. Am I right or am I right? Let us know in the chat, am I right or what? They need to bring back Bristol dirt. Everybody complained, whined, and moaned about it. But Bristol asphalt or concrete, whatever you want to call it, sucks in the fall. No passing allowed. Tire fall off minimal. absolute junk here tonight. Cam Patterson, best car in the field, can't even make the pass for the lead. Barfield's just laughing at him. He's got his middle finger up. He's driving around the track with one hand. He knows that 38 can't pass him because these next-gen cars are junk. Just absolute roadblocks when you pull beside somebody. And Patterson just stuffed it in the wall. He might be done for, folks. I don't think he can make the move. It ain't going to happen here unless there's a restart. 10 laps left to go this time around. Bryce Barfield, he's going to win this race. It's over, folks. You may as well just throw the checker right here, right now. Because you're here at Fall Bristol where passing is not allowed. No passing allowed here. Fall Bristol, welcome aboard to Bristol Concrete, am I right? Let's start a petition, folks. Bring back Bristol Dirt. One of the worst tracks on the circuit, but it's not this bad. And these lap cars trying to junk each other. Meanwhile, Peyton Barfield going to pull over for his brother. Boy, look at that 96. He's a roadblock out there. Christian Taylor. And then you got the 71. These guys are just a swarm of hornets right now. The 63 of Poplin has them fresh tires, and he's still getting passed by the leader. Multiple laps down there, Poplin. He's duking it out with the race leader. He says, hell, I may as well race somebody. I'm going to race the leader, and I might take him out. As they enter turns 3 and 4, it's going to be 6 laps left to go here. Let's hop on board with your race leader, Bryce Barfield. After getting around all the lap cars he's going to need to worry about. Left to go. Barfield out front by about 0.6 of a second. Looks like the 63 of Poplin is just messing with him right now at this point. He's just staying door to door with him, trying to make him make a mistake. He wants that 37 to junk himself. He's going to put the pressure on him. He's like, I'm a lap car, but you know what? I'm content right here, bud. With just 4 laps left to go, Cam Patterson has a lap car in between him and the race leader. Let's hop on board with your second place car, Cam Patterson. And look who it is in front of him. It's none other than Peyton Barfield. You know he's going to block him if he needs to. Peyton Barfield a lap down, blocking for his brother. He says, big bro, you're going to win this race if I got to junk that 38. I don't care. With just 2 laps left to go, Bristol Concrete, no passings allowed. Lap and a half left to go. Bryce Barfield coming out of turns 3 and 4. White flag going to be in the air this time around. As you see the flag man waving the white flag. Last lap around Bristol Fall Concrete. This track is junk. On to the backstretch in front of the sold-out crowd. The fans are not wild, they are mild. They are all sitting in their seats yawning. Checker flag in the air. Bryce Barfield, your winner here at Bristol. Taking home the regular season finale in a snooze fest of a race. Bryce Barfield, your winner here tonight. So here's your final results. Barfield, your winner, followed by Patterson, White, Samara, and Terpstra rounding out the top 5. Let's pull up Mr. Barfield in the chat, do a quick little interview for winning the snooze fest of the century. You make sure he pops up in the chat. I'll give him about 10 seconds before I end this one. But a big win for Bryce Barfield heading into the playoffs. Did what he needed to do to bring home the win. Big night for Mr. Barfield. Well, folks, I'm not seeing Barfield, so no interview here tonight. It's official. No interview. So we appreciate you tuning in, spending your Tuesday night right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best broadcast company in the business. Tomorrow night, we're going to be back right here for the Nexus Motor City Truck Series playoffs. And then Thursday night, we're going to be back for the Stars and Stripes Truck Series as well. So again, as always, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to click the like button on the video. Subscribe to the page. We'll be back same time, same